Welcome to the first Fun with Beers review. This is our inaugural go with this. First of all, I'd like to explain the name. I was trying to come up with a few different review channel names, and I was having a drink with my dad, and my dad's a big Big Bang Theory fan, and he thought, Fun with Beers sounds pretty similar to Fun with Flags. So, I love my dad, so I'm with that one. So we'll crack right on into this one. Today I'm doing the Fortissimo by Tooth and Nail. Tooth and Nail is a Ottawa-based brewery. They're actually located over on Irving Street in Westboro, Hintonburg area. So about 5 minutes from my place right now. I'd like to thank my friend Riley for actually getting me this. I think this is one of their limited edition brews, so might not be able to get it anywhere else in the LCBO or the beer store, so went over there and got it straight from the source. So we'll crack on right into this. I like to read the labels first. It's kind of fun to see what the brewer was going for when they made their beer. So for this one, this is an unfiltered ale, which has a high concentration of both oats and alcohol, which together can form a solid precipitate after extended periods of chilling. Please decant carefully, allowing the sediment to remain in the bottom of the bottle. Cheers. So the Fortissimo is a bourbon barrel-aged imperial stout with coffee and chocolate notes. We're coming in here at 10.5% alcohol. Big bottle, so we'll go ahead and get our first pour in here. Try not to disturb all the sediment at the bottom like they were talking about. So first I like to review the look of the beer, the color of it, all that kind of stuff. So it's supposed to be a stout. It's incredibly black. Maybe you guys can't see that well, but I can't see shit through this thing. Hold it up to the light. Still pretty thick. So yeah, it kind of just looks like oil. So we'll give it a nice little smell here. You can definitely smell some of that kind of bourbon-y whiskey smell to it. Coffee's definitely coming through. It's strong. I just had a cup of coffee, so my coffee senses are heightened. And yeah, the chocolate for sure, you can smell that in there. Definitely some of that dark type chocolate. So I'll go ahead and give it a taste as well. Definitely getting that kick of chocolate. For people who don't like dark beers, I wouldn't recommend this one, but myself, stout being my favorite style of beer, this is definitely a good one for me, for sure. Definitely liking it so far. Yeah, it's definitely a nice winter beer to sip on, something to have with your dinner maybe. Probably wouldn't crush more than one of these big bottles of this at any one sitting, but definitely a nice classy beer to have when you sit down with dinner, just a couple with a friend. So we'll go ahead and also review the mouthfeel of it. It's definitely thicker. You can taste that it's one of those darker, just thicker molassesy beers. It doesn't sit too heavy on your tongue. It doesn't coat your mouth all that much, which is nice as well. Being a stout, it also doesn't have all of that carbonation that maybe a Pilsner would have, so it's not incredibly fizzy. It just sits on your tongue really nicely. Yeah, you definitely get all those kind of liquor flavors in there. The bourbon is a great touch. It also gives kind of like a smoky feel, which is really nice. I'd say if we're gonna put an overall on this, maybe we'll do out of 5. I'd say that this is a solid 4 out of 5 for sure. Combination of that not too heavy mouthfeel. I know a lot of stouts can kind of sit in the bottom of your stomach, and they're really kind of like a brick, and that's why people don't like them as much as they like lighter beers. But this one's definitely good. It has kind of the best of both worlds, where it is that full body flavor of a stout that would, sit in there like kind of a rock, but has that lighter feel in your mouth as well. The combination of the coffee and the chocolate, really nice. It's a classic dark beer stout combo, and also have to give it a boost in the rating just because it's one of those seasonal beers, just a special brew. You can tell that a lot of heart and soul went into that one. So yeah, we'll stick with the 4 out of 5. If you can get over to Irving Street in Ottawa, very good brewery at Tooth and Nail. They have a couple different stouts. They have a different seasonal stout as well. And they have their regular oatmeal stout. Yeah, so that's the first review we have here today. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be trying to do these at least once a week. That'd be nice.